Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome back to another episode of the Fantasy Flip Podcast, sponsored by Plat Life Entertainment. You already know who it is. Timbo Times.
Charlie_Pendergrass 5.
Be nice. What up?
Let's get it, fellas. And yo, we here, y'all. We here, man. Football season is here. We're about to We're not even 2 weeks away from kickoff, man. Like, shit's getting real, man. So there's really only one thing to really talk about, man. There's only one thing to really talk about, man. You know what this podcast has initially been about? We haven't been able to talk about it too much because, for me, it just wasn't the season. We had to wait. We had to be patient, but we back. Let's talk this fucking fantasy, man. Let's talk this fantasy. It's going to be a crazy year, as we all know. A lot of moves been made this offseason. And we pretty much here to try to help y'all, you know, just guide y'all a little bit through these drafts. I personally have done one draft already, like my team. But this year, the draft is, you know, every year is different. So, trying to give y'all a little bit of tips, man. Hey, and we'll start off with sleepers. That's the big thing that everybody want to know. Sleeper. Who's the sleepers of the draft this year? Last year, you know, it was guys like, you know, we were just talking about, man, Puka Nacua. Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody had him on no draft board. Mike Evans was a big sleeper last year. Mostert, Thielen, he was a sleeper in the beginning of the season. So, yeah, let's talk about who are the sleepers, the biggest sleepers this year. Who want to set it off, man? Who want to set it off?
I'll go.
Set it off, D.
I like Rashee Rice, man. I mean, last year, I mean, I think it was like the last 8 weeks of the season, or like second half of the season, he finished as like the eighth ranked wide receiver. So I like Rashee Rice. He might miss some time, but where you couldn't get him, where's he going at? Wayne with
shit,
7th, 8th round type shit.
Shit, where he goes? Yeah, that sound about right.
But I think that's too late, man. I mean, Mahomes is his quarterback. You feel me? So I like Rashee Rice. Yeah, you're gonna get him at a discount because he might miss time, but once he comes back, man, that's wide receiver 2 easily. Yeah, easily.
That's the only thing with him is, you know, he has some legal troubles over his head. Hopefully everything works out for you, Rashee Rice. But yeah, if all goes well,
I feel too though every day that passes that he's not being suspended and shit. It's just, I think that's better for him. You know what I mean?
Word. Hey, man, I like Rashee Rice, man. I like Rashee Rice. Somebody that I saw slip, and I was, you know, very surprised by. I guess I'm not gonna say I'm too surprised based off how the hype around his teammate, but we're talking about it. Mostert. I got Mostert yesterday or 2 days ago in the draft. I got Mostert in the 7th round, man. I know the hype around Devon Achane is crazy. It's crazy, man. And it's, you know, he has a lot of potential when he gets the rock in his hand. He don't got to do much with, you know, his minimal touches. But for him to be going, you know, 3rd round and Mostert dropping all the way to the 7th, like, I think if anything, it's going to be a lot more like a Montgomery Gibbs combination. If as far as the split time. Montgomery and Gibbs going, you know, 1st or 2nd round, Montgomery falling between the 5th and 6th round. I just don't. That's a high scoring offense, man. They're gonna score, and they're both gonna cook. And you know, Mostert, being that he led the league last year in rushing touchdowns, I don't think they're gonna shy away from him in the red zone. You know,
they just paid him too, bro. I mean,
they just paid Mostert.
Yeah,
holy shit.
He got a 2-year deal, so I mean, if you pay him, you gotta play him.
He's there. Yeah, he's locked in. So Mostert, man, that's definitely some person you want to keep on your radar, keep him on your draft radars. As like, I mean, you can definitely get him as a strong flex for the value you can get him at right now. Oh yeah, he'll handle business for you. You can stack your team up pretty much around him, and then that'll be a nice little cherry on top for you.
Yeah, I'm not huge on Achane this year. I mean, he might, as we said, he might have a good year, but just where he's going and stuff, I think the price is a little too steep for him.
You think Mostert has a better year than Achane?
For where you can get him at, yeah.
I get that.
Because I think they're going to, like, pretty much split that evenly. But Achane, too, man, I mean, he, on a per-play basis, like, he definitely exceeded last year. But, not to use the word, but you feel me? I mean, it's hard to keep that kind of productivity, especially if you're not always on the field. So.
Mm-hmm. So, but statistic wise, do you think that who do you think has a better season? You think H gets him, or you think Mostert? You think it's like Mostert more touchdowns, H more yards situation?
Yeah. I definitely got Mostert having more touchdowns. But H obviously bigger plays.
Yeah.
He might have bigger weeks, but I think there's going to be a lot of dead weeks in there too with that.
Got you. All right.
Based off where he's going, because he's going pretty early. So
yeah, he's falling pretty much. Some people are biting on him in the second round.
Yeah, they will.
Third round is kind of where he's falling. Trey, what you got, man? Which sleeper you got, man? I see you over here.
Sure, man. We was talking a little bit about him before. I think. I mean, of course, I want to go Jaden Reed. But, I kind of don't want to be like that guy to be
biased.
Yeah, but because it sounds so clean. But I like I said, I think I like Ty Chandler.
Oh, word.
I say that low key only because like it's a perfect match, bro. They don't have a if they don't have a quarterback really, I think they're gonna rely on the run heavy. And bro, I think like Aaron Jones has a history of not making it all year long.
Right. So, I like how you worded that.
Yeah, not all year long. So I feel like he low key like you could probably get him way later. Like, but I think low key he has like low like high ceiling, like high reward, low risk.
Got you.
You feel what I'm saying?
Got you.
Because you could get him real late and be very productive. He an RB2.
Yeah, I see him on this draft board that we did a couple days ago. He fell in the 10th round. 10th round.
RB2? That could potentially and will a couple weeks tote that thing RB1. And they got I'm not sure funny. The quarterback is gonna be abysmal every week. Like
right.
It's gonna
They're gonna need the tempo off.
Who is it? Darnold?
Darnold is the man, yo.
1 week and then the next week's gonna be this dude. Then the next week,
I think Darnold will be all right.
I think that's literally gonna be but
they're
as
gonna
long
be
as he
down.
don't see ghosts.
The only thing I'm worried about with their running backs over there
Right.
is that they're gonna be down. So I think they're gonna be getting smacked.
Yeah, because they're gonna get like overused. You know who else I think low key?
They're gonna be airing it out.
I wanted to say I like Warren from Pittsburgh too.
Ooh,
that's a great.
Okay,
that's who I was gonna pick him too because bro, Najee and last year he was on fire.
Yeah. Jalen Warren fell to the 8th round in this last draft.
So I think those are all but Warren is more involved.
Yeah, Warren. He I think he came up with like pretty much. I think it was like almost 800 yards last year.
Yeah, for
for
RB2, right?
Right, for the split time.
Especially everybody thought Najee was gonna be like.
Najee's in the contract year, so he better ball out this year, or he's out of there. He's out of there regardless. But I think the like you said, it's already in the water over there. Like they're priming.
So yeah. I said 3 different people, but I'm gonna go with
Jalen Warren. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
I got.
There's a couple more. Let's go. We talking sleepers, man. We giving you all the information. Go ahead.
I don't even know how his name's being mentioned as a sleeper. I don't even know if I'd consider him a sleeper, but Cooper Kupp should not be falling as low as he is, man.
Yeah.
4th, 5th round.
This is a dude last year we was talking about that was going in the 1st round.
Right.
You heard?
It's the injuries, bro.
It's the injuries, bro.
And the emergence.
of Puka.
Nakua.
But and I think Puka, as we was just saying, I think Puka's gonna eat, but I think that's also a steep price to pay. I'd rather, just like with Mostert, like the value where you're getting them versus like the output. I like Cooper Kupp. And
you're grabbing Cooper over Puka all day.
100%.
Especially where you can get him.
Especially he has the at the end of the day he got the more familiar game with the quarterback.
Exactly. Right. And you know how it is. I mean, last year was Puka's first year, so obviously there's not a lot of tape.
They gotta guard him differently.
Remember with Kaepernick when he went off that first year? The next year, I mean, not to say he ain't go off, but it wasn't.
Same thing with Cam Newton. Or he did like the lockout year, and then he killed that rookie year, and then when
people start game planning for you, it's different.
That's what makes like Christian McCaffrey and them dudes so special. Like those are dudes gamers. No matter what the game plan is, they're gonna get off. That's what makes them.
They're getting the ball and you stop.
Right? Yeah, he can't exactly like Derrick Henry's.
Yeah, I agree with y'all. So, shout out to Puka Nakua, my man. He was my sleeper of the year last year for sure. I got him in like 6 leagues, and I won the Super Bowl. I think in 3 of those leagues.
I was about to say he definitely won some dudes.
Him and Kyron.
He's probably the reason. I think we talked about a while ago, but he's probably the reason some of y'all sat like Chase at the end of the year and stuff like that.
Yeah, he made it. He made it. He was a must start.
Right.
Thing with fantasy too, like you can't fall in love with the names, bro.
Yeah.
And we all tend to do it, but like.
Yeah.
I don't care what your name is.
Right.
If you ain't been cooking, you ain't been cooking. I mean, if this next dude is
when you get on my team, your last name got to be production. That's all we care about. I don't care what his name is. Just got to be
get the job done.
Right. And like we were talking about earlier, like, and that's the thing about those live drafts. People get caught up on the names, so they be. Half of these cats don't even be knowing who the names of these cats are. So
they be jumping out
they
the
just
gym.
be like, oh, God. And you be sitting there licking your chops at 10,
man.
like, oh, please don't tell me. Yo, Timmy got CD Lamb in the 10th round.
Yeah, yo.
with the 10th pick.
10th pick.
I mean, 10th round.
That's what I wish.
No, 10th round would have been.
Listen, round 1, pick 10.
Yeah,
CD Lamb fell to me, yo.
Right.
Yeah, because he had a nigga in his draft that drafted Kamara at 3. That's
Yeah, we ain't gonna say no names.
we ain't gonna say no names, but we gotta love.
We need people like him in the league.
We gotta love these type of leagues, man. Where we get people that just make those very wild decisions. We all have those types of people in our league. Shout out to them, man. They make the shit real fun for the rest of us.
Head scratchers. Yeah, head scratchers.
Yeah, throw a fucking curveball early.
This is how we don't do it.
Yeah, right. I definitely felt like Howie in this draft.
Exactly. I was gonna say that was definitely a Howie move. You gotta throw out, and that's the thing too. You gotta change the game plan if need be.
Right. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, for example, I'm always a guy.
Who you think you always got at that 10? Who you thought you would? Who you was?
Yo, no funny shit. I probably was gonna bite on Derrick Henry because I'm a running back guy. I always get running back first round, but CD Lamb forced my hand. Yeah, seeing that he was out there at pick 10. D was talking about this earlier. You gotta talk. You can elaborate more on the D.
What you say earlier?
I mean, for real. Like, so lots of times you'll go into a draft, you'll be like, I know for sure I want a running back with my first pick. You feel me? But I mean, if it gets to the 10th pick and you got a nigga like CD out there, fuck what your plan was, bro.
Scrap the plan.
Plans are made to be broken. That's why I don't make them out the window.
Right. Yeah. But then you got some people that they stick to their thing. Like, okay, I need a running back. Or they took my running back, and that's what it looks like that person did. Like, I need a running back. I didn't even, because, bro, not very funny to see Bijan, McCaffrey, Kamara, like, bro, Hall, Taylor, like, those are two. Hill,
Hill is the first receiver.
Bark, like, bro,
and that's our, that's not no. It can happen.
Not telling y'all, it's not trying to influence y'all, but me personally, I'm
Hill's
like,
a good receiver.
He was smoking dick.
Listen, holy shit.
No, I'm serious.
There's something going on there. That's for sure. But yeah, like you said, I was planning on picking Derrick Henry there. I was planning on going Derrick Henry there, but then I was like, you know what? I might be able to. I had the 10, so I had the back-to-back coming up. I'm like, let me get CD. I forced my hand on CD, and I still ended up getting Derrick Henry on the coming back around.
If you went Henry there, you wasn't getting CD.
There's no way.
The next person would have probably. Hold on.
Justin Jefferson right after that.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So you went with 1A and 1B.
Yeah. I was like, all right, I got.
What you like a Ferrari? What you like your Ferrari in red or blue?
I will say this though, because like, I mean, obviously we go into drafts with strategies and shit like that. I mean, we all do it. Again, be okay to deviate away from the plan, but I will say you should be drafting a running back this year with at least your first or second pick for sure.
Yeah,
you need a running back.
Those are the money guys.
It's slim pickings this year. Like, this is probably the deepest I've ever seen the receiver, and I feel like every year we say that.
Yeah,
it's the truth. Like, receivers, the depth there is just getting deeper and deeper every year. Whereas running backs, I mean, it's literally slim pickings. Yeah. You got the top 3 guys, and then everybody else after that.
It changes. Besides McCaffrey, Taylor, and who? And
McCaffrey, Taylor, Breece Hall, Robinson,
and Barkley be up there.
Barkley's up there. Like, Gibbs, he climbs up the ladder.
Those the top 5 changes all the time.
Taking Gibbs before CD is crazy though. Like, that's what I'm saying. He went in there saying, "I'm gonna draft a running back with my first pick."
Right.
Yeah, he should have changed his mind when he got there and seen this shit.
For real, man. For real.
Wow,
I will say there was one team in this league in this draft that they went 3 receivers for their first pick, and they ended up with James Cook as their first running back in the 4th round. That's fucking solid.
Yeah, that's solid.
That's a solid RB1.
He's a low key and it's not a sleeper.
He's slipping right now.
He's not a sleeper, but it's one of those that for some reason people are turned off. Like, I'm slipping, I'm falling, I can't get up.
It's because Josh Allen be stealing touchdowns.
Yeah,
what did he have last year? He had 4 rushing touchdowns or some shit like that.
Yeah, yo, there was
this year he's gonna run way more.
on this draft board. There was 14 or 15 running backs picked before James Cook. I think that's a lot. I think that's a lot. So that person, just to give you some context on this team,
Laporta.
he picked
Aaron Jones before James Cook.
Yeah, that's insane. That's insane. But Tyreek Hill was his first receiver, his first pick. Puka Nacua second. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the third round pick. If you can get Marvin in the third round, that's a fucking steal. He's going like second rounds right now.
Right.
As he should.
And as he should. That's somebody that don't be afraid to bite on him because he's a rookie. Yeah, don't be afraid to bite on him because of a rookie. The hype is real, yo. The hype is real with that cat.
Let's find a different word instead of biting on niggas. Though.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, yeah.
Listen, I mean, you give me the word. That's, I mean, feel me?
He's got to make sure he know. You gotta give us alternate words.
Yeah, I'm on pause patrol.
Yeah, but nah, that biting. Yeah.
Man, I'm biting there. Paul.
Hey, yo, look, but,
I'll give you permission to say nah, Paul. That's crazy.
Yeah, you better scrap that.
Yeah, he said hawk to it. Yeah.
Nah, to me.
Yo, wow.
He said yum. Hey yo, listen.
He's bugging.
Hey yo, moving on, man. Hey yo,
That's what happened when fantasy comes back.
Yo, this shit gets got me fucked up in the head. You heard? Hey yo, listen. There's a couple trios. We gotta bring up the trios. The Bears trio and the Houston trio of receivers. They're all slipping a little bit, right? Mm-hmm. They're all for a good reason. Obviously, there's three of them. There's a lot of. I don't even want to say that. There's a lot of. I was about to say.
There's a lot of Mosafi.
I was gonna say that, but then I was gonna say there's a lot of balls to go around. There's a lot. There's
a
lot of receivers. All right.
There's only one ball with so many receivers.
There you go. I like that.
There we go.
Thank you, yo. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm having trouble.
It's like having three. It's like having three. It's a good problem, but it's like having three 25-point scorers.
Right. Essentially, dude's got like three number ones. Essentially, both.
Somebody's taking
teams.
a hit this year, and I personally in the Bears, low key, I think it's gonna be Keenan.
Really?
I only say that because,
it's undeniable.
Only reason I say that is because I don't know. I feel like they paid this dude. They paid
DJ Moore.
Yeah, and the young boy's he's gonna eat regardless because he's the wide receiver 3. He's gonna get the single coverage mostly, so he's gonna get the what's his name, Juju effect, where he eats off of because where he's at. But don't leave that situation, fella. But
Keenan Allen's on pretty much a 1-year rental right now.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
where's he going? Where's Keenan going?
He's fifth round. Fifth, sixth round. He might fall to sixth.
Him going even before this dude is kind of crazy. Cook.
Yeah, he went after Cook. Cook was 4th round.
Oh, okay.
But so you got Keenan Allen being that's a good reason to think that. I think
he's like the most expendable out of the 3 because if you look at him, everybody else got time on their hand besides him.
Yeah, and Keenan Allen he's had a history in the past of missing some time.
He can make some big he's the dude. He remind me he can make some like big plays like.
I think that's gonna be Roma Dunze though, but the big play guy over there.
No, like when I say big plays, like he's the dude. 3rd and 4, you throwing it to him, making that catch. And he's gonna basically have a lot of clutch plays for them. Yeah. The other 2 are gonna be deep, I think.
Well, with these trios though, I feel with these trios, I mean, you're gonna have a lot of like boomer bust pause because just because again, there's only one ball to go around. So like. If you're getting a Nico or a Stephon Diggs or a Tank Dell, you're gonna have some weeks where you're like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, just like I feel like Stephon Diggs is gonna take the hit over there. He's the one least familiar with.
Yeah, fact.
Like it's not to say that he won't eat. Like they all gonna eat.
They're all gonna have 1,000.
That's what I'm about to say. They're all in, but it's like, how does it come? Is how I'm saying. Like, is he gonna get 1,000 but have 4 touchdowns? Yeah. Because I feel like the other 2, bro, those dudes are gonna score a lot.
I think there's great value on Tank Dell. That's where I've been.
I think he's the wide receiver 1 over there.
Nah, it's Nico.
He's 3.
I mean, Nico's the wide receiver. Yeah. Nico got hurt at the end of the year, correct? Or was it the other one?
It wasn't significant.
Or was it the other dude? The one I'm talking
Tank Dell missed.
Tank Dell got hurt.
He got hurt at the week like 8
he's
or 9.
Tiny, yo.
Yeah.
My size.
Yeah, man.
He's tough though. He's tough.
He's tough, man. I think, like you said, I do think that. I'm not gonna say all the Bears receivers are gonna get 1,000 yards.
I think Keenan and DJ Moore will though.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, I think
Doomsday might get like 700 to 800.
Yeah. But hold on, if
Doomsday
Keenan,
might have more touchdowns than both of them.
but if Keenan has to miss some time, Roma Doomsday might.
Right.
Yeah,
we don't. I mean, we don't want to
no,
reject
I said
that. But
if
if he does,
time.
then for sure, that'll change the price of everything.
But he can't. But real talk, Keenan Allen, like, what is he? 32, 33?
He's up there.
It sucks. He's probably due. Like, this is his last contract. It won't be a huge one, but you'll get like a 2-year.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of gotta play every game. This is your interview. You know?
Well, Keenan is definitely playing for some shit this year.
Yeah.
After he had his career season last year. D called he was gonna. That was D sleeper last year.
Cats got rid of
He had a career season last year, and he got traded because they didn't want to pay him over there in LA. So he's definitely on a mission this year. He's trying to get another bag. So he has a reason to play this year. He's not gonna go out there and bullshit. I do think all three Houston receivers are gonna get 1,000 yards.
Me too.
Tank Dell D is probably out of every receiver that we're talking about right now, as far as the three. On the 6 total, I think Tank Dell's probably the best value as far as where he's
his value's amazing, bro. Amazing.
Yeah. I like that. I like that.
Yeah,
and we touched. Pause. I don't even want to say that.
I ain't say nothing, bro.
Say what
We
you
had
want.
we talked about a lot of sleepers. All right, one more that I really. This might be the sleeper of the year.
Okay, I like that. I like sleeper of the year. I like that.
Sleeper of the year.
He's on to something.
Who?
Nicholas Chubb, yo.
Ooh,
I know
I like
he had a very gruesome injury last year. It was very early in the season. I think it was week 2, week 3 last year. He had a very long time to recover. We saw him a month or two ago squatting like 500-600 pounds, bro. He's
I ain't gonna lie. He the way he bounces back. Cause remember, bro, he injured his legs a couple times.
Yeah.
He the way he comes.
He had
back.
a rough one in college. That's why fucking Patriots we drafted Sony Michel over him.
Yeah, which Sony Michel's not even in the league right now.
He's retired 2 months ago.
It's crazy.
So, yeah,
it's crazy how fast they retire.
5-year lifespan,
especially the
for him.
running backs.
Yeah, he got a Super Bowl his rookie year though. Shout out to him.
He got 2. Sony.
Oh, he does?
Oh, with the Rams too, right?
Yeah.
Back to back.
Yeah, I do forget.
He got
that.
back to back bowls. Shout out to Sony Michel.
Yeah,
but yeah,
he wasn't shit on the Rams though. But still.
nah. He had a straight couple of weeks.
Yeah,
but yeah.
Running back 6.
Nick Chubb, bro. Where he's falling in drafts.
I like Nick Chubb.
And on the draft board that we had the other night, somebody was actually, I'm gonna say that they jumped to get him. But he's been they jumped him like in the 5th round. But he's been falling to like the 8th round in mock drafts. I've been seeing him every mock draft I've been doing. He's making it to. I've seen him fall to 9th round multiple times.
Right.
If y'all is doing that out there, yo, he's not gonna miss much time. I don't know how much time he's missing. I don't think it's gonna be a lot.
I think his first game he has close to 100 yards.
Yeah. No, he's gonna eat when he gets back.
No, I'm just saying, like, there's no
Kareem Hunt over there no more.
Just so people know he's not injured. Like, I think they're gonna give him the rock like nothing ever happened.
He's one of the last workhorse running backs in the league.
Right. He's in that realm with
Derrick Henry.
Yeah, Derrick Henry and Taylor.
Nah,
just like
same
he's
thing.
a real running back.
He's one of them workhorses.
Yeah,
Give him the rock 25 times a game. He's gonna break cat.
Speaking of running backs, I like that. I like Travis Etienne this year too.
Yeah. Travis Etienne's gonna eat. He's not really a sleeper.
Not a sleeper. I'm just saying I like him. I like him a lot this year.
Yeah.
I feel like they're gonna rely a lot more on him because he scored a lot of touchdowns in a short span last year.
Yeah.
He
was one of those anytime touchdown guys.
Yeah, anytime. Yeah,
every week.
Christian McCaffrey.
Yup. Throw him in. Christian McCaffrey. David Montgomery or Jameer Gibbs. They were.
And what's crazy, I see Olave real quick. Bro, I heard some shit between him and Derek Carr. They don't get along.
Really?
Yeah, I heard low key like him and Derek Carr be having like riffing problems. So
I'm staying away from Olave.
I'm staying away from the Saints. Period. Besides if Kamara, that's the only person.
Just don't pick him 3rd.
Don't pick him 3rd overall. 3rd round, maybe. I'm probably going 4th round.
30th, not 3rd.
Yeah, right. Maybe 3rd round. I think I got him ranked on my personal list. I think RB11 on my personal list, but yeah, man, it's gonna be a hell of a year, man. As far as quarterbacks go, fellas, where should people be drafting quarterbacks? Where should they be drafting like their first quarterback? If
two quarterback league or one?
One quarterback league, yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna keep it simple.
All right,
we can go two quarterback. I mean, two quarterback. You know, you got to get one in the first round.
Yeah.
You gotta
on your way up or down, it has to be a quarterback.
Better. You might want to just get your first two picks.
Yo, swear to God, if you got the right one,
right? But
they in one quarterback league. If it's a live one, you could get him in the 10th round because the way he catch pick. But I say more in the back end only because you want to get a lot of your steak and potatoes out the way. You know what I'm saying? You want to get your running back. You want to get your skills, a lot of your skills because, you know, quarterbacks are make or break. But at the same time, if it's not Patrick Mahomes, because a lot of, believe it or not, like, you can get a Gardner Minshew late, and he still put up some decent points. He's gonna throw interceptions, but he's definitely gonna throw over and over, like, you know. Yeah. So, but you don't want him as your only.
I'm not even touching Gardner Minshew. Don't. I know what you're saying though. Like to your point, I got Kirk Cousins. This is a 16-round draft. I got Kirk Cousins with my last pick.
Right.
Like, come on now.
Coming off Achilles though, that's
right, and that's probably the reason why. But I mean, you got.
I'm telling you, there's a problem brewing.
The quarterbacks out there.
I don't think Kirk Cousins is gonna finish the year as the starter.
Really? That's crazy. You really thinking that there's a problem over there?
Bro, you don't get. It's like Aaron Rodgers. So it's like Aaron Rodgers. You don't go get.
Ron Rodgers ended as a starter for 3 years.
No, but what I'm trying to say is you don't go get a Jordan Love and then tell him it's still here. Like he came over there because y'all paid him because it's his position. But like now, bro, if this dude, like I said, he starts off hot,
there's no way, bro. They paid him too much.
It might be one of those bad contracts, bro. We've seen it a million times. One of these contracts got to not be real.
Yeah. Listen, no matter what he getting paid, he'll holler whenever that stops. Shout out to Kirk and his agent, best agent in NFL history.
Kirk Cousins might end up back in Minnesota.
Yo, that would be crazy, right? That would be crazy.
I think more of the like back end for if it won the quarterback.
Yeah, I would definitely draft a quarter. At least this would be the plan to draft a quarterback late because we were just talking like C.J. Stroud is going pretty early. He had one game last year with more than 2 passing touchdowns, and he don't run. He has no rushing. Not saying he doesn't have the ability, he just doesn't do it. You got Anthony Richardson. He's never played a full season in college or the pros, so he's going pretty high. And then, like you said, you got dudes like Kirk Cousins. I mean, you can get him super late. I mean, not that they're the greatest, but there's Purdy out there. Brock Purdy, you can get super late.
10th round.
Tua. Get him super late. He led the league in passing yards last year. Yep. Who else you got? I mean, even like
Jared Goff, Stafford. They're all Aaron Rodgers. They're all going.
Aaron Rodgers is going dumb late.
Yeah. I do like the CJ Stroud. Like I personally, I hate talking to y'all about it because we're gonna be drafting very soon. Yeah. So I hate talking to y'all about it, but I'm like looking for CJ Stroud in like the 5th, 6th round, just because. A lot of dudes that are biting on court, like they're getting quarterbacks. He's pretty much going like the 5th quarterback in most drafts. And I like his percentage. I think he's gonna lead the league in passing yards this year. Yeah. I think he's gonna be the number. I think
Stafford. Stafford.
Really, I think CJ Stroud's gonna be the number 1 fantasy quarterback.
Yo, bro, all he does is throw. That literally he'll throw 60 times a game, and he got he got both of his boys. He got this dude back healthy. That even though we're talking about these trio, bro, these two dudes the last 2 seasons both been in the top. Like the year before was Cooper Kupp and last year was Puka. Like, bro, now these dudes can easily both have like 80 receptions in the whole year together, like each. Like it's,
I think they both will have 80
tutties.
Plus.
I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, bro, it sounds crazy.
They might have 100. They might have 100.
Each both can have 10 tutties or 8 to 10. Like those are the type of dudes they are, bro.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. But even like Jaden Daniels, you get him late. I mean, you got to think too. Most people, like if they know what they're doing, they probably have one quarterback most of the time. You know what I mean? Yeah. Unless their teams failed and there's somebody else good out there, you'll just pick them up. But so I play a lot of defense. Like I'll see how many, if it's a 10 team league, for example, if everybody got a quarterback, why the hell am I going to jump on one? Nobody's going to pick up another quarterback. Right. So you gotta play the draft, see how it goes. You feel me?
It goes back to your plan too. I mean, you're saying don't stick to your draft plan.
Yes, I know. Sometimes people, definitely. You don't have to stick to suit. Sometimes you gotta throw the monkey wrench. Be the first person because it's like once I think what happens in the draft is once the first person picks, it kind of sets the tone. So people are like, "Oh, he picked a running back. Now I'm looking at running backs." It's like, bro, get the player.
Trendy. These drafts are trendy, man.
And as you can see, look, follow suit with that draft.
Yeah.
The third pick said, "I need a running back." Everybody picked the running back. But my man picked Kamara. He must have thought that was. He must have thought that was Kamara.
Drew Brees back there.
Nah,
still.
he must have thought he had the. Yeah, no, he must have thought he has the Kamara 09 pack.
He's looking at that Christmas Day game that Kamara had 6 touchdowns. He was like, "Yo, I need that."
And don't get me wrong.
Ultimate team.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say like there might be weeks Kamara does look like the third overall, but I'm just saying to do it.
I know, that's ballsy. That's ballsy.
That's a very ballsy thing to do. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I would have definitely chuckled. He would have been a laugh of that draft.
Yeah, I think he was. I think he was. Let's be real.
Too, real quick too. We were saying though, it's been 20 years. It's been 2 decades. The running back one that finished the year prior as the first running back has not repeated that shit in 20 years. So
yeah, I was just
that's huge on McCaffrey. I think McCaffrey will be good, but they're really trying to win a Super Bowl. I don't think they're gonna have McCaffrey running shit up. They want to keep him healthy.
And they're not gonna like force feed him with the touchdowns like they did last year. Like so, but he's still gonna have his decent.
Oh, McCaffrey's McCaffrey. Bro.
Yeah. I was about to say he's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah,
Future Hall of Famer.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
but yeah. This is very good. This is very fun, and man, I'm not even gonna lie. Like just looking at these names is like so much pop up at you because, bro, once you start looking and you think about their situations,
different situations now. So many different situations,
bro,
man.
And obviously, I'm not gonna sit here and say, but you know who got potential to have a lot
Josh
of
Jacobs.
No, but you know who? No, but you know who has the potential to have a lot of touchdowns, not necessarily yards? Zeke Elliott.
Yo, bro, Zeke might be a sleeper.
Zeke, him in the red, and remember he's in his comfort zone. He's back in his back. They're gonna give him the ball way more than the Patriots.
Zeke led the Patriots last year in touchdowns and receptions. That's insane.
Yeah, he's I think
he got his passing game up in New England, man. He's like, I can go back.
He's definitely gonna have more touchdowns. I think he has a better season this year than this dude had last year.
Oh, Pollard? Yeah. Pollard only finished with like 5 touchdowns last year, 5 or 6.
But I agree with that, Trey. I think he's gonna have a lot of touchdowns. I can see him having 10 touchdowns.
I can say that.
Have 1,000. He might not have 1,000.
I can see him with 700 yards, 11, 12 touchdowns.
Yeah,
like
that's crazy. Yeah. Yo, that was a great one. Yeah. Good mention, Trey. Mm-hmm. Good mention. Just to follow up real quick on a Cowboy, Dak Prescott. We're talking about quarterbacks going late or picking a quarterback late. Dak Prescott and Joe Burrow are both going like 9th round, 8th, 9th round. Yeah. Easy on the quarterbacks, guys. Take it easy on the quarterbacks. There's a lot of value down the list.
Label whores. That's what they are.
Yo, fill up like you said, your skill positions. Mm-hmm. I don't care how you do it, but make sure your 2 receivers, your 2 running backs, and your flex is locked in before you start really looking at. That's all. That's the method I go with.
Because you draft wrong and you know what happened. You end up being a dickhead that wants to start sending over them corny ass trades, and nobody. Now you over here now you got to trade your starting quarterback that you picked in the first 2 rounds for a running back because your dumb ass
RB2,
and you're doing
maybe 3,
and you're trading for my running back that's 6 on the bench.
So
it's like, come on, bro. Think sometimes you draft people for capital too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Like keep away.
I got 5 running backs in this league.
Like,
I got Derrick Henry, Rashad White, Ramondre Stevenson, Mostert, and Zeke.
White is another low key one.
I love Rashad White. Yo, he's my RB10 this year.
Yo, bro, he low key. He had a good stretch last year too, where he was killing for like a 6-game stretch. Cause Baker's gonna throw. He's a safety valve guy. It's gonna be the tight end a lot, and you're gonna see the running back get those dinking dunks, bro.
Yeah. I love Rashad White, man. I love his game.
Is he the RB1 over there?
Yeah.
Who's behind him?
I couldn't even tell you.
I'm just asking because I wonder, was he the RB1 last year too?
Yeah, okay. Yep. He earned the job at the end of the season before that.
Good. And look, faithful, James Conner. Last year was his first year in his career. He had 1,000 yards.
His first
year in his career.
Oh, wow! I thought he's so solid, yo. I thought he'd been at it.
Bro, there's nobody really over there. Obviously, they're gonna have a little bit better passing attack. He was eating last year without Kyler being there. You feel me?
Right.
And he's kind of a workhorse too. I mean, I think they drafted a rookie though, so he won't touch the ball as much. But
I like
it's a contract year for him too.
Yeah.
A word.
Fifth
round, he's going.
Look for those guys that got contract years. Those are people that you low key. Those are X factors in the season.
What do y'all think about Najee? I mean, I know we talked about
Najee?
Jaylen Warren. He's in a contract year. What do you think he's gonna do in that offense? You think he's gonna
Najee? I think I won't be drafting him.
Nah, absolutely not. I think he's done. I think he's as much done with the Steelers as I'm done with him. I'll tell you that.
All right. I mean, I guess he's on the do not draft list. Any other honorable mentions on do not draft list? I got one.
Do not draft list.
Yeah, I'm taking it unless you can get him. 9th round. I'm talking about like you get him in the back end, 8th, 9th round. Stay away from Austin Eckler, man. I'm not high on him this year. This dude's talking about how he wants to take less of a workload. Like I can't fuck with dudes that talking like that. Right. And he scarred me last year. I picked him in my first round pick last year in the draft, and he scarred me. Like all set with Austin Eckler, man.
Yeah, Austin.
He's an RB2 now.
Damn. D, who you got for your do not draft?
Do not draft. Shit.
There's some guys that went in some shitty situations.
Or should you say? Or
like
should
Deontay Johnson? He might be up there. But,
yo, guys, and I'm gonna say this: y'all shouldn't be drafting him no way. Stay the fuck
who that
away from what? Hold on, I just seen his name somewhere. Damn, why I can't remember? What's the nigga name that used to play in Buffalo?
What? Stephon? No, that's
the
Stephon.
other nigga.
Singletary.
Oh, Devin Singletary?
No, the other wide receiver that he left.
Oh, receiver.
Yeah.
Oh, Gabe
Davis.
Stay the fuck.
That's my do not draft.
No, first of all, he shouldn't even be on the draft board. I should see Donnie Roach's name at wide receiver 30 before I see his. He is bye.
That's a good one.
He can't get it done with Josh Allen. I don't. What team he went to?
Jags. Jags.
No, he's not draftable.
Yeah.
Tony will plug and play him, but he's not draftable.
Yeah.
Stay away from Bryce Young. Stay away. Daniel Jones.
Panthers in general. That rookie over there, this Marshawn Brooks or something. What's his name? Is he Brooks over there? Whatever his name is, Brooks. He might do a little something, but I'm nervous about that whole situation over there, man. If I'm taking anybody, I'm just my last round pick. I'm picking Xavier Legette. just cause I like his accent. But let's see. Anybody else on the do not draft? Jerry Jeudy, I ain't looking at him. Tyler Lockett, I think he's kind of falling off at this point. I think Jackson Smith and Jigba is going to take a lot of that work this year. I think we started seeing that towards the end of last year. So Tyler Lockett, he might be one of those guys you can kind of, he served well in the past, man. He was very reliable for dudes in the past. He's going to be very boom or bust, I feel, and a lot more bust than boom. Yeah, man. Devontae Adams, he's slipping. Devontae Adams is slipping. I don't think he's going to be a Raider for the whole season. He's going like the third round.
Tough one and I'm not even trying to be funny for his situation. It's still Devontae Adams. See, I'm sorry. That's a dude that you do get stuck on his name because you know what he's gonna get the targets, but it's who's throwing on the ball, like, bro. I know Tay, bro. He gets turned off.
Oh, he's frustrated.
He gets turned off, bro. By same thing why he left us. Like, he was getting annoyed with the Aaron Rodgers like teeter-tottering. Like, bro, I want to make sure that. But he said it. He knew Jordan Love was the guy, but it was more, Yeah.
Nah, he wanted to go play with his boy Derek Carr, and that shit lasted a season. That was like the only reason he went over there, bro.
And it backfired because they didn't even do shit.
Nope.
Oh, I'm not drafting Tony Pollard either.
Never.
Oh that's a good one.
He's on the list.
Tajay Spears he be handling, bro. He's a good pass catching back.
Yeah.
He actually, when he gets the ball, he has a pretty good yard per carry type shit too. So I'm all for Tony Pollard. I'm not drafting him.
Oh,
that's a good one.
You know who low key? What me and D was talking about, sleeper low key. Cortland Sutton.
Cortland Sutton is a sleeper. He's one of them touchdown guys.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. He's the one that's double-digit tutties.
He gets a touchdown every week, pretty much.
Bo Nix too.
Yeah, I like Cortland Sutton.
I like Cortland Sutton.
I like that.
How about y'all guy? I was gonna ask y'all 2 seconds ago. Kendrick Bourne. I like Kendrick. I don't know why.
I'm not touching out one Patriot receiver.
Not that I'm drafting him, but bro,
he's tough.
Yeah, he is tough.
He's tough.
He was killing with the other dude last year, the one that got injured. What's the other dude I liked?
Who, Demario Douglas? No.
Yeah, I like that.
yeah.
I like Demario Douglas. He was looking promising last year too.
I mean,
But your quarterback.
yeah,
is,
we just can't.
who's
You
your
just
quarterback
can't.
again?
Yeah, well, we don't know yet.
Oh, y'all still haven't named him?
Nah, we don't know yet.
Oh,
they're
damn.
competing right now.
Oh, they really are.
They're competing.
Yo, and is it? Oh, and I noticed. Is it spooky that the Steelers still have yet the name?
That is. They just had a game today, and they still.
I think
I'm
gonna keep it real. I think
know.
this dude's about to start, bro.
I think it's Justin Fields.
I really do.
I think it is.
I mean, they're gonna.
I think it's gonna be Russell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to kind of start with Russell out of the two evils, only because he's the more
Give him a
seasoned,
chance, yeah.
and he's the one that's gonna make less mistakes. This dude's harder to like.
It's gonna be hard to bench Justin Fields for Russell.
Right.
It's a lot easier to bench Russell for Fields.
Yeah, right.
I
For the
get
younger guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I get that.
And I'm gonna keep it real. Russ, low key, you're playing for your career. Like after this, I mean, somebody might sign you, but it's pretty much over after this.
Yeah, man.
Broncos put a bad taste in everybody's mouth. Bro, they're paying you $35 million to get lost.
Yeah, and yo, the Steelers are paying a 1.3 for him this
So
year.
that's
fire.
another reason why I feel like they're playing with house money. They're like, bro, he's a loaner for $1 million. Hell yeah, I'm gonna start him.
Yeah, you gotta see what we got.
yo.
You gotta give it a shot. Russ is probably gonna start.
Yeah,
that's good.
Just because I can see him sticking to the, like I said, he's more that Steeler type of quarterback. He makes 2-3 good throws and just hands the ball off. I mean, he lost the Super Bowl because he wouldn't change the play. So this dude's a fucking doofus. I'm sorry. That shit is, every time I watch that, and I'm not even a fan of that, it's like disgusting. It is. It's like, yo. And I'm gonna just say this real quick because just a quick little backtrack. A lot of people don't remember, and this reminded me because I was watching a documentary the other day of USC in the Pro Bowl. I mean the Rose Bowl when they faced Young and stuff.
Yeah,
bro. Remember that? Remember on that fourth down play, he took Reggie Bush out and they didn't get it. I don't know if y'all ever go watch the Rose Bowl back. It was like a 4th and 3, bro. He took Reggie Bush out and put Lindell White, bro, and we did not get it. Like that was the beginning of his questioning. Like he always had
what Pete Carroll you talking about?
Yeah. He always had dementia.
Yeah, so, that's crazy. Yeah.
I love Pete Carroll because he literally made USC cool, but yo, he has but back to that, you brought me down a dark road.
I was wondering where he was going with
No,
that.
I'm saying, but no. I'm just saying he has the tendency of following suit. So I would definitely start Russ. I'm saying because he's following suit. He'll like, whereas this dude, if shit ain't right, he's gonna run. He's just gonna take off. What's his name? Fields. He's more a little wild cardish. Whereas Russ is like, bro, I said go hand the ball off, pass it to X. He gonna look directly at X and throw it to X.
I should definitely start the season.
Yeah. Like I said, you gotta start Russ low key.
Yeah.
He's a low risk. $1 million.
That's
not
it.
to start him.
Easy. For real quick before we wrap this up, I think we covered a lot. Sleeper tight end, we talked about that. I think we were agreeing on this one. D. Evan Ingram.
Oh yeah.
Where he's falling in drafts, he only had 20 something more catches than the next tight end last year. He led all tight ends in receptions
Ford
last
only
year.
had 9 more points than him last year.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I always like Evan Ingram, yo. I don't know why.
But speaking of a sleeper tight end, TJ Hawkinson, bro, because he's gonna be injured.
He's missing 6 weeks.
Yeah, but I mean,
if
you might be worth a late round flyer. You can definitely stash him.
Yeah, you can definitely get another tight end before or after him.
Yeah,
that can fill in for him until he gets back. That's a good one. TJ Hawkinson. You can put him almost in that Nick Chubb type.
Exactly. Right. What he got injured?
Hawkinson, he got out knocked out at the end of last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's back this year.
He's missing the first 6 weeks. They said 4 to 6.
Yeah, what happened? His knee?
I forgot what it was. Significant injury. He needed surgery and stuff. Yeah, it was big. It was big.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yo, it was fun. This is fun, man. It's fun talking about it. It's fun talking about fantasy, man. There's gonna be some rookies that go off. One of them I'm staying away from, Malik Neighbors.
Yeah.
I'm nervous. He should definitely get a lot of work over there, but nervous. Rookie quarterback's gonna go off. Caleb Williams, like you said, Jaden Daniels.
Garrett Wilson with a breakout season, I think, this year. Yeah. I think he has a career year this year.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
With Aaron Rodgers too. This is where he get his money right now.
Yeah.
That's where he about to get his money.
Yeah, he gonna cash out.
Aaron Rodgers gonna get him paid.
Jets gonna win the AFC East.
Yo, best defense real quick.
Best defense. That's good.
Jets.
Yeah.
I'm going Jets.
They might be.
Yeah, I was about to say low key. They have everything.
I'm
It's
going
hard to
Jets.
see it without on paper right now, but yeah, I say Jets. I would probably say Jets.
I like
They got the
Jets.
best corner. Yeah, they got a
They're
solid
just
defense.
stacked, bro. They're stacked.
Yeah. Oh, look. Speaking of,
All right.
but yeah, Jets. Yeah, I would probably say that. Who had the best defense just last year? Them? Like who was up there?
it?
Browns.
Oh, that's another. The Browns is tough actually.
They
Their defense
are.
is tough too, man. Oh, and yo,
That's another thing too, though. In your drafts, if you don't get one of them top defenses,
Don't
you're better off
yeah.
just draft one last and every week change.
or
it.
just let the Q pick them. Like it's just
Change
Yeah,
defenses
nah,
like I change my
that is-
socks.
Yeah.
I'll change them shit every day.
Yeah.
Now they wouldn't be games playing. I'm like, I read up on this. I like them now.
Those are,
Kickers too.
That's the most expendable. Those are kickers. Are definitely.
Find a defense that's playing a rookie quarterback or some shit.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. Weather conditions. All that good shit come into play.
Yeah, man. This is.
We here, man. Hey, listen. I'm gonna say this. This is pretty much our last episode of the off season, man. The fantasy flip off season, man. Next episode is we pretty much, this is kind of like the merging of it, but it was a good off season, man. We back. We're officially back. We got some big things in store for y'all, man. A lot of stuff about to go on with this fantasy flip. I don't even want to talk about it too much. Just really stay tuned. Cause y'all about to see some shit this year, man.
And
It's just getting rare.
and before we leave, yo, shout outs to Tika, man.
Yo, yes,
Shout out to Tika, man.
Yo, shout out
Shout
Tika
out
for
to Tika,
winning
man.
winning the Madden. Got it for her boy, her son, yo. So
Shout
we
outs to
love
her.
seeing that. We
Yeah.
love seeing
Yeah.
the youngins get rewarded.
Right.
Out here,
Shout
man.
outs to that.
That was beautiful.
W Fantasy Flip.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, W Fantasy Flip.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. Any last statements in the basement? Y'all got anything? Oh shit!
Nah, I'm gonna stay quiet.
Yeah.
I'm about to go on a tangent. So
He gonna wait.
He's like, man, we run out of time. I ain't got time.
All I gotta say is, look. Statement in the basement. Honestly, love yours. That's all I
Good
gotta
one,
say.
man.
Love
Hey, yo,
yours.
big statement in the basement. Love yours, man.
Love yours, man.
I'm gonna love my fantasy teams.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's get it, man. Yo, we here, fantasy season, fantasy flip podcast. Make sure y'all stay tuned for all the insights, all the good stuff, advice we got y'all. We're covering y'all all season, man. You already know what it is. You already know who it is. Timbo time.
Charlie Pendergrass 5.
I think you said it wrong, but D.
Oh, Charlie _ Pendergrass. See,
Yeah.
yo, D, you know why? You hear the cadence now, right? It's the cadence. You're right. Charlie _ Pendergrass 5.
Heard you. Be nice. Holla.
Let's get it. Let's get it. See y'all be easy.